ATS group, published by that said dev group, and I guess those the development intro segment. And here we have the main menu for One Night at George Afton Super Remastered. Still quite a title for a FNAF game like this. So let me just go into the settings and yeah, turn the full screen mode on, just so that I don't play the game in like, you know, in a windowed mode. So yeah, there I can log into the game if I wanted to. So yeah, let me just go back to the main menu. And yeah, I am happy with any of the default options that I always still like to keep on with these FNAF fan games that I play through every time. And really like the eerie ambience that's just rumbling away in the background as I'm just gonna do my intro in the next couple of seconds. How's it going, everyone? And welcome to another FNAF fan game called One Night at George Afton Super Remastered. Still a real freaking mouthful for a FNAF fan game title like this, but hey, I don't really mind at all whatsoever. Now, I honestly have no idea what to expect from this FNAF fan game at all, aside from spending one night at George Afton's. I think that's what this place is owned by, or maybe one of the characters is named George Afton and they use their full legal alias to, you know, be a part of the whole freaking restaurant name. I mean, if you want to think of it either or, then I guess I mean, that's up to y'all, right, to interpret it that sort of way. And yeah, as much as I looked on the game page itself for this, FNAF fan game here, it kind of did look like one of those other hand-drawn types of FNAF fan games. And yeah, I think that's neat to see this FNAF fan game going for that other direction as well. And yeah, that's all that I do know of this FNAF fan game here. And the synopsis is that, yeah, we're just another struggling person that, you know, is looking for other jobs to make a quick buck off of. And yeah, we stumbled upon an ad in the newspaper for this next location that I'm about to spend this one lengthy night at. And so, yeah, these animatronics, obviously there's something wrong with them. They could be haunted, have like some sort of malevolent virus that's attached to their coating that makes them, you know, turn off their safe sensors and just go into freaking full haywire mode. Or it could just be in between for all I know. I mean, that's, you know, what the FNAF lore just, yeah, goes off to, you know, every now and then it just swings from like, you know, ghosts to virus to, you know, some other freaking, you know, means of these animatronics becoming dangerous. I mean, hey, it's really intriguing to find out what the root causes is of, you know, these animatronics just going into, yeah, full danger mode. However, yeah, that's all that I do know of this particular One Night FNAF fan game here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this One Night FNAF fan game here, then, shall we? Still love the fact that this freaking title is just freaking chromatic as heck. Like, whoever did, you know, sprayed down and wiped this freaking title, you know, right up on the screen, they did a really fantastic job at, you know, doing so. Look at how freaking shiny that looks. Okay, let's start this. Okay, and I'm guessing that, yeah, those are the devs that worked on this game. Presents One Night at George Afton. Alright. Yeah, and I can see all those very smooth, clean shines just bouncing off of this chromatic title. Okay. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, wow. Okay. I had some creepy analog horror eyes just freaking staring back at me. Well, I mean, hey, it's fine. Okay, and straight into the game here, I see. I mean, hey, that's fine. Y'all can have some time of pausing the, you know, video and read out that whole note for y'allselves. So yeah, here we have the main office, and check this out. Okay, very simple layout, like how I always like it. And so it's currently in the year of 2023, and I did see on the cameras that it does say the freaking date of, you know, when this game does take place. Hello, this is a guide of gameplay for, yeah, this FNAF fan game that I am playing through. Press Z to continue. I wonder how the OG, One Night at George Afton's had function like here, since, yeah, really am curious to know what the, OG predecessors to, or, you know, versions of any of these FNAF fan games looked like before they were, like, fully remastered in, yeah, these, FNAF fan games that I played through for the first time. And so I'm guessing that up there is a figurine of George Afton. So, I mean, hey, still kind of, you know, intriguing to see that these animatronics use their full freaking name to, yeah, to make sure that they freaking own the place, right? So we have some, eyeballs that are just presented out in the freaking office in that cubby space. A whole stack of freaking, sticky notes, and I'm guessing our car keys and, other keys to the building that I'm currently staying in. And there's like a freaking bow tie. Yeah. George Afton's signature bow tie is right in my office. Did I pull like off a prank or something else entirely to make him more peeved off at me? Maybe that's the sole reason why. I stole George Afton's freaking bow tie away from him, and he's not even that happy with me at all. And there goes a freaking demanding, paper that's taped up on the wall that's telling me to freaking go to work. I mean, hey, like always, I ask no freaking questions, and I take these night shifts, every single dang time. I mean, yeah, it's always fun to, work at these other new places every once in a while, right? I mean, this is like a daily or weekly occurrence for me anyways, and yeah, it's always fun to freaking put my life at risk with these freaking animatronics and other threats that are after me. So can I boop the nose? I mean, hey, that's fine. Not every office needs any sort of boopable objects. So yeah, I can use right-click to turn on my flashlight. Very nifty there. And so I can press Z to continue. The first thing, in the bottom right area of the screen, you have the help icon to the thing in this game, cameras, the flashlight, hide under the desk, and vent view in cameras. Press the button on the keyboard to use that said thing. I see. So yeah, we can use right-click to turn on the flashlight, and wait, S to hide under the desk, and we can actually see our swivel chair that we freaking sit on. Hey! Alright, good thing that it stays bolted in place so it doesn't accidentally just, fling all over the freaking, or slide all over the office as I'm just trying to freaking not panic and, accidentally knock my chair off to the side, so that's not going to be great. And so, we can press space. Hey, what's up, fellas? To turn on the cameras and press tab for the vent map. To close the vent door, click to close the vent door, on one of these available vents that we can freaking, shut off if we wanted to. So yeah, just to seal those vent ducts in case of any animatronics were to wind up getting freaking caught in these vent systems. If someone gets in the vent, close the vent door, it will close. I mean, I can already freaking tell how vent ducts or doors, function. So, if some of y'all had no idea how doors work, then this is a very key note of importance of telling you how those freaking doors work, and they will close March 7th, 2023. And so I can press tab to go over to the cameras, and I guess I can look around the place if I wanted to. Oh, you could use A and D to freaking look around the place. I see. That's a real neat way of looking at all the cameras to the place, I see. So let's press Z to continue. About our friends, George will go to one of the hallways. I'm guessing either one of those hallways that leads straight into my freaking office. Still, I just gotta wonder, why the design choices of these freaking places, right? Just go under the table and don't move if he is in the office. Steven will go in all of the restaurant, or will travel to the restaurant entirely. If he will go into one of the vents, just close the vent door on him. And if he will get too close, Boggy will go to the left hall, use the flashlight on him, I see. And there's like a whole other mysterious threat whenever this other goober does frickin', decide to show up in the office. Hide if it will get too close. I see. So you can start the game. Press enter if you are ready. I see. So that's really cool that it gives you some time to get acquainted with the office. And, you can just press one freaking keyboard button and you should get started with, the night shift from there. So I'm guessing that time has stopped somehow in this universe. And so I could just, control how this entire timeline is going to go. Haha. So I can just, play on one of the arcade cabinets or just get, like, any high scores if I wanted to. Or get myself a hot, piping mug of coffee. And, that's really nice. And these animatronics could just watch me have fun in this freaking restaurant. And, wonder if, when they're going to be taking their turns to move around the place. I mean, if I accidentally pressed the enter key, then, they'll go into their instant kill mode and come right towards me, and that's not going to be great to freaking see. So, wait, this goes by hours?
You have one new message.
Hey, so I got like some automated messages. Okay. Hey, what's up? Okay. It's a cute cardboard cutout. I mean, yeah, that would make sense if right around this time, if you are sleeping in this freaking automated phone message place. Oh, you even printed a poster in Russian for me? Okay, yeah, let's get to the point. Yeah, I could tell. Just sit in your seat and watch everything. Aw, and then we have, like, the cardboard cutout room. Aw, they look freaking adorable. I'm guessing that might be one of the characters who will be attacking me for one of these other couple of hours. I mean, that's not a good thing if you're gonna say there's something unusual with these animatronics, and there goes the parts and service room. I see. In general, these toys... Oh, okay. They get themselves commands at a point and carry them out themselves, I see. Oh, speaking of which, let me tell you about them. There are 3 animatronics in our pizzeria. George Afton, Boggy, and Steve. So, I'm guessing the other animatronics aren't too comfortable with giving out their full legal names, I see. I swear, I don't know how the director added his last name. Why not just George? Exactly. Steve and George Afton are the new models. They have not only intelligence, but also character. Steve, for example, doesn't like the star next to his eye, and he constantly takes it off. I have to glue it again. Boggy is an older model. There used to be a pizzeria where where the only mascot was him, I see. But times have passed, he swam and... Okay, I guess was still now in working order. Now let's go over the rules. Try not to go anywhere. Well, don't you worry, I'm gonna freaking stay seated. Don't break anything, and don't stick your nose where it belongs, okay? If the animatronics start moving, seriously, they have a night moon, okay? But if you still get scared, I don't know, hide under the table, or just freaking blind, you know, a couple of these animatronics. All of these babies usually don't come into the office. Basically, they just live their robotic lives. I'll have the flashlight in your office just in case. You know how to use it. Well, yeah, it's a flashlight. I've used countless of them before in my life. The pizzeria will open at 9 o'clock sharp. You can leave here as early as 7 o'clock. You have the keys, and before you leave, be sure to close the pizzeria. The briefing is over. Good night, our security guard. Okay. Well, thank you so much for... you know, giving me that automated phone message there, phone guy. And so, yeah, let me just look all over the other pizzeria here and see what other rooms that I could see. So there we have the ball pit, and I'm guessing that right there is the... oh, a party room, I see. And that loops all the way back to the freaking show stage. So, yeah, obviously this is going to start out very slow, just like your typical FNAF games. And, I guess I just need to wait for any one of these goobers to start moving around. So, yeah, the time is going up very slowly, I see. And, yeah, they look very friendly, don't they, right? I mean, come on. Obviously, you know, these animatronics are freaking, you know, deadly. I've had so much experience, and, of course, right behind these friendly demeanors, there's like a whole lot of sinister nature with these fellas. Okay, I mean, regardless though, I think the technicians still need to freaking do a better job, or maybe just have like some better background checks for these technicians. Like, seriously, if they don't do any sort of nice, you know, efforts of making these animatronics not as dangerous and have no tendencies to wander around, then I think that would be a very better idea. And there goes one of them already start to move around, I see. And yeah, so the time is going up very slowly there. Alright, so I just gotta freaking stand in my office and just, yeah, wait for at least one of these fellas to show up. So there goes one of them starting to move around the joint. I see. And so I can just look all around the other rooms if I wanted to. And, okay, see if there's some other odd bits of activity. I don't really think that there is as of now, so, I mean, hey, that's all fine. So, yeah, I guess I could just sit in the freaking office and maybe play like a couple of quick rounds of solitaire if I wanted to, until one of these guys show up at the office here. And hey, at least there's some very, calm-ish, you know, music that's playing in the background. Whoever is, like, playing that piano, yeah, I think you're doing, like, a decent job. I mean, hey, you can get better over time, I presume. See, you're just still standing in that one room. Is no one going to be attacking for tonight? If you are thinking about, hopping straight into one of the vents, I shouldn't freaking say that V word since, yeah, that's already gone into his, hearing capabilities, and he's just going to be remembering that. I mean, I guess you already do remember how the vent systems freaking, look in the entire place and what the optimal routes are, you know, leading straight to my office. Okay, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, you really do think that's gonna send, like, a whole bunch of shivers down my spine? I already seen, like, way too many other animatronics trying to, do that similar freaking, intimidation strat. With you just looking directly up at me with those soulless freaking eye sockets there. Yeah, how you doing, buddy? So, that's leading straight to my left doorway, so whenever I do see someone or someone else in my left doorway, regardless of who or either or that it is, then I just gotta freaking blind them in the face, or, just, quickly run over to my desk and hide under there for the next couple of moments. And it's already gonna be the end of the first hour? Okay, well, I'm doing some already good progress here. So hey, how you doing all the way down there? I mean, if you want to freaking improve your scare factor by, a couple of more percentage points, maybe just get yourself like a high stepping stool and then just, be all up close to my freaking camera. Or maybe just like use a couple of stilts and maybe you can, stare straight into the camera. Oh, hi. Oh, okay. You got killed by George Afton. If you see him in the door, go under the table. Don't move until he has left the office. I see. So that was George Afton. Okay.
You have one new
can
message.
I go ahead and skip this phone message here? So where is George Afton going off to? Yep, you're always like the very first cretin to be moving around, I see. So yeah, the time is going down really fast in this case. It's already like 1:25. So yeah, if I just, chill in my office for now, I just don't need to worry about anything else whatsoever. I mean, hey, I could probably just give George Afton, like, some new eyes, since after he's, wandering the place, I could see that, they fell out of his skull. I mean, I kind of want to help out these animatronics with their own dilemmas. However, probably, not whenever they're a bit peeved off, like, how they always seem to be every single dang time that I work at one of these places. Alright, George Afton is going over to the right side. So, hey, what's up, buddy? So there goes, like, a full body view of, George Afton over there. Yeah, how's it going, buddy? I'm just gonna keep staring directly at you. I mean, that's a bad idea, since I do know that there is a couple of other animatronics that might be moving around here within, like, the next handful of minutes. Okay, well, I'll just keep on going here, I see. Alright, so I think, the more time that does pass on by, like, maybe in the next hour, there might be, like, a whole other animatronic that might be able to move around, so, it could be another one of those types of cases where, if you make more progression in a FNAF game, then, one more animatronic at a time will become active. So, let me just keep on monitoring the place in case if anyone else starts to move around, or, keep my eyes on the vent map. I wonder if there will be, like, a small red dot that keeps track of, that animatronic who is crawling around in the ventilation system. So, that would be a really nice, aspect to keep an eye on. So yeah, George Afton is still, hanging around in that other area of the building, so that's really nice to see. And so it's about to be freaking 2 a.m. and, 15 minutes, almost. And so there goes George Afton inside of, the right hallway. I see. So, maybe, this can be, a really nice time of not having anyone else just come straight to the office to, fully attack me. So that's really cool that, these goobers can take either one of these hallways straight into my office here. Okay. Alright, come on. I know you want to hit 150. Yeah, there we go. So I only got like 10 more minutes left until I can go right up until 2 a.m. And, just work on my very next main hour of this very lengthy night here. Okay. It's like another one of those types of nights where I just constantly look at the clock. And it feels like that this whole, night is just going on very slow, just like your typical freaking night you work at, you know, at a whole other one of these other, locations. Since, like other nights, then, the hours just go by, minutes. But in this case, the hours go by minutes. So, yeah, at least in, this timeline, the time sort of works a bit more, realistically-ish in this case. However, in only a couple of more seconds, I will finally hit 2 a.m. Alright, come on, 2 a.m. I know you want to, chime here soon. Oh, I see. So it is going to be one contained night. Well, that's not good. So, how much real time is this night going on by? Oh, and you're starting to move around. Oh, shoot. So whenever you do disappear off of that camera, then I gotta quickly hide under the desk. So, I see. Well, that's not good. So whenever it does hit 7 a.m., then is that whenever the time does finally chime? Oh, shoot. And you're going into the right hallway. Okay. Don't see anyone moving around the vent system just yet. So this is not good. Hi. Wait, where'd you go? Wait. Oh, you moved. Oh, that's actually a really creepy shot of you, buddy. Hiya there. Okay. What? Oh, my! Okay. Well, I got killed by George Afton again, and so I just had to, like, wait until 2 a.m. yet again. Oh! Okay, so there is checkpoints in this game, right. So, if you do manage to reach one of these next main hours, and then you do get, somewhat jump scared, by one of these goobers, then you could start back on that one other hour that you finally made it to. I thought it was, gonna freaking ring out on that alarm clock that I did manage to get to, like, 2 a.m., but I guess not, and so this is an actual checkpoint, I see. So, are they a bit more aggro with me this time around, since, they're both back on the frickin' show stage, and so, I think I'll just, look at the vent system, since, if I can discern, the eye colors of these goobers, then I can act accordingly on who's gonna be able to frickin' show up at either one of these doors. So, I guess I can only keep my eyes on the vent system here and shut any of the vents on these guys if they do manage to clamber around inside of the vent system. And I do notice a low consistency of freaking oxygen that's reaching in my office. So, that could be a really great way to indicate if there is an animatronic climbing around in my vent system. And so if I am extremely lucky, I can use one of the vent ducts to frickin' crush one of those animatronics, and I can have one less threat to deal with for the rest of this night. I mean, I don't really think that I need the intrusive thoughts to frickin' win, because I don't want the company to sue me if that happens. So, not a really great idea, but it will work if, you're using that method in self-defense, technically speaking. See, if I do see red eyes, then, that's a sign of George Afton. Don't want to peeve him off for not saying his full name. Then I gotta bolt it for the freaking desk. And if I do see some green eyes, then that means I gotta blind that sucker. And he should be gone all the way back to the stage, just like so. And you're always trying to move around. So, I don't really think that the cameras will be useful in this case, aside from, like, the vent map that I can freaking use to, discern where these guys are going to be climbing off to. So, where's George Afton at? You're still on that camera, I see. Alright, I mean, that's a real cinematic shot of you just, like, standing right in front of that window and just, letting all that moonlight just hit your backside and having some really nice, cinematic rim lighting there. Okay, I do know that George Afton will be appearing here very shortly, and so I do have my finger on the S key. So, hopefully I can use my S muscles and my freaking legs to, you know, make me instantly teleport right under the freaking desk. Alright. Let me just see the vents. Oh yeah. I need to do like a short multi-step process on like opening and closing the vent map. Since, yeah, trying to close down the camera tablet if you're in the vent system, that doesn't work. So you have to freaking close out the, you know, vent map program, just so that you won't have like a useful cam system to freaking, you know, keep an eye out for any of these animatronics. So, is there anyone in the vent system? Nope. So yeah, the cameras overall are not that useful in a way for now, but yeah, they're partially useful since, yeah, they do have the vent map and how much time is left in your freaking shift. Okay, but that is neat that there is some checkpoints if you make it to one of these other next main hours. Okay, so it's 2:40. Only got like 20 more minutes until 3 a.m. does strike, and that is when the halfway point will usually be met technically in any one of these freaking nights. Okay. So I'm waiting for George. Or Steven? I presume that other goober is named that? Okay, I kinda am curious. Oh shoot, yep, George Afton's fixing to do it. Right there! Okay. Oh, hi. I'm not under the desk. I think your eyes had fallen out of your skull. So that's how you pretty much deal with George Afton. I see. And you're gone. Right back to the show stage. That's huge. And so, now I get to see, yeah, Steven clawing his way out from the freaking void of that doorway. Okay. So how are you doing, huh, buddy? Just, trying your best to not get sucked into the vacuums of the void? I mean, hey, it's not my first time that I was hanging out right where the voids are. Okay, so is George Afton still on the stage? Yep, you are. So yeah, this whole night is going by very slow, I see. Oh, shoot. Yep, you're moving forward a little bit more. I mean, you guys are kind of adorable, actually. Oh, man. I think it's still kind of cute that these guys are trying all their best to, you know, be scary on the cameras, but guess what? I've seen far more terrifying and nightmare-fueled, you know, animatronics in my lifetime, so, hey, still nice that you're trying your all with being a tad bit creepy on the cameras, even though that y'all are still look really freaking cute. Okay. So is George Afton moving? Yep, you are. But I am fine as of now. Yeah, I still want to know if, I'll see like a red dot just climbing around in the vent system, and that right there is a nice way of indicating if someone's breached the vent system. But yeah, you're minding your own business, and if I do see some green eyes, then I gotta blind them. And so, hopefully that can make them teleport all the way back to the show stage, since these animatronics, they amaze me every single dang time with how they, move around any one of these buildings. So yeah, we're still hanging around in the supply closet area. Oh! What? You got killed by... Wait. Oh, I see. So, I got killed by that hippo fella. I see. So... I presume that he took the vents? Okay, then. So, maybe I gotta keep a close eye consistently on the vent map. But yeah, I could see that, you know, there is a minor bug with the tip screen, where it does say, you know, George Afton's mechanic there, even though that I didn't get killed by him that time. So, are y'all gonna be moving around fast here? Yep, George Afton is already off of the show stage. Maybe they quickly knock me out after making one of these checkpoints here. Since, yeah, could be really neat in a way if you started back over in this entire night as like a New Game Plus sort of mode. But yeah, is that hippo guy gonna be moving around? Since, yeah, I didn't even like see him anywhere on the camera. So, where is that guy at? Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, since they did say over the phone message he was still being worked on in the parts and service room, so... how you doing, buddy? I didn't even do anything at all. If you were, like, roughed up by someone else, maybe I'd take your anger out on... well, not me instead. Maybe, take your anger out on, like, a punching bag. Yeah, I think that's a really great idea, since you know, these, robots don't need to frickin' learn that taking harm out on human beings is a really, well, great idea, so... I mean, hey, if you're like a man, you know, named William Afton, then that might be right up your alley. I mean, let me just get right back to the night and not think about, you know, horrific thoughts. Just nice and fuzzy thoughts. Okay, maybe gotta keep tabs on, yeah, Steven here, since, yeah, he did instantly jump scare me. Okay, then. Oh, shoot. Wait, where's he going? Oh, he's there, in the main area. So maybe I gotta keep an eye on him in the cameras? And see which of the vents it'll take? If he does magically disappear, then I presume that I need to shut that vent out, and he'll go all the way back to the parts and service room he originally needs to be at, I suppose. That is how you properly deal with them. Okay. Well, the problem is... I don't know the status of George Afton at all. So, he can probably be, like, right in one of the hallways? So, yeah. I'm just trying my best to, you know, surveil, you know, that hippo fella. And he hasn't climbed in one of my vent systems. Where? Oh! You're in my left hallway. Okay. So after you do disappear from there, then I gotta make sure to blind you? Maybe that was my whole blunder. I didn't actually keep tabs on that hippo fella. And I gotta wait for him to frickin' show up in my office, and I gotta blind him with my flashlight. See, it's almost 3:40. Yeah, I think, where? Oh. Well, that was George Afton, okay. No one's in the vent map, so I just gotta, you know, keep my eyes on... Oh, shoot. Well, that's not good. Hiya there? Both of y'all? Oh. I thought you disappeared. Oh, I gotta hide. Right, so you freaking get lost. I am kind of tensed up by the hippo guy. Alright. Haven't seen him just yet. Could be a bad thing, since he might actually do take the vent system. I'm, honestly, you know, still second-guessing myself. Where? Get out of here. Where'd he go? Did he go back a camera? Where'd he go? I do have the flashlight on. Wait. Oh, you went into the frickin' party room. Okay. Well, yeah, he does have a tendency of going back a camera at a time. So... I guess that's just baked into his freaking coding for some reason. Oh, yep, there goes the hippo guy. Hey, what's up, man? Alright. Yeah, they're just all chilling out within the same vicinity. Yeah, they're all in the freaking same hallway, so this is easy. Okay. Well, this is a huge problem. If I do see one of these guys disappear, George Afton, wait a second, might attack first? What if they attacked at the same exact time? Well, you have like one threat to hide from and one other threat to freaking blind. So that's not gonna be a great thing to see. So, who'll be moving first? Only got like 20 minutes left of this freaking main hour anyways. Okay. Okay, it's George Afton. Hello. Oh! Wait. Oh, well, my bad. I was trying my best to not look in the eyeless, well, eyes of freaking George Afton there. Well, my bad. Okay, so you're not supposed to move at all whenever he does freaking, like, you know, keep his sockets on you. I see. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hi? Do I gotta hide? Okay. Wait. Oh, shoot. Can you go away? Can you get out of here? Wait. Can you go away? Why are you still there? I'm, like, looking at you. Okay, so it's 3:45. I always keep getting jump scared right around this time by... Boy! Okay. Alright, so I'm back on 3 AM, and I think from here on out I will keep track of Steven on the cameras, and my whole overall strat is I could just, yeah, shut that door in his face. Still have no idea if there was like a red dot or another icon that I can keep track of on the vent map, and so whenever he is in that one particular camera, then I can make sure to close that one vent he is closest to, and so he won't have an attempt of, yeah, making his way towards my office much easier, and easily snuffing my life out. And for, yeah, George Afton, I just gotta make sure that I see some faint eye sockets in either one of my doorways. Since the hippo guy, yeah, he is way easy to frickin' spot, and whenever he does appear in my left doorway, then I gotta shine him in the face, just so that I can hopefully get rid of him. Alright, so Steven is going off somewhere else. Alright, so I just need to shut this door. Wait, do I gotta... Wait, manually reopen them? Hold on. Okay, well that's not good. So I'm trying to shut this other door over here, and it's not wanting to shut. So it gives, huh? Is that not supposed to happen? If someone gets in the vent, close the vent door, it will close. So I am keeping my eyes on Steven, and I can't frickin'... Oh, okay, somehow shut that vent door. Okay, well, I just had to, like, mass spam on one of those other vent ducts, and it finally did close. So yeah, I just need to orbit around Steven so much as I can with the cameras. Really? Is there, like, a button that... Oh, there we go. Well, that worked? Wait, where'd he go? Oh, shoot. I lost eyes on Steven. Oh, he's in the parts and service room. So, which is in that camera there. I think I might be fine for now. I'm not entirely sure still. Okay, just gotta leave my flashlight on in case if Mr. Hippo fella were to stand in the left doorway, and hopefully, you know, all the flashlight rays that are able to be seen, or in this case, not be able to be seen because I'm freaking blinding someone in the face, hopefully can, yeah, turn Mr. Hippo guy back to the parts and service room, and that's how you pretty much deal with him. Since, yeah, whenever he does show up in the office, for, like, the past attempt, yeah, my flashlight wasn't working? Oh, wait, what? Wait, he's back in the parts and service area. Wait, huh? Oh, no. Okay, Steven? Steven, where? Oh! There he is. Are you serious? Okay, man. Alright, so it's almost 3:30. Again, I know. So, yeah, with my original strat that I was, you know, cooking up in my mind is that maybe if I... Where? Kept an eye on Steven, then yeah, I can just, like, freaking close that vent duct in his face. Okay, so you are back in the main dining area, so I gotta wait for that freaking door to become open after how much more time? Okay, don't know how close, yeah, George Afton is, right up until he does magically show up. Okay. Can I... Okay. Shut this frickin' door? Okay, then. Well, that... Okay. Well, that's good. there we go. Just had to seal that main dining area vent duct away. And there we go. Steven is not going to have a chance of coming inside. So screw you, buddy. Alright. So I'm going to wait for Hippo Guy or George Afton, since, yeah, he is the more aggressive one. Okay, don't even move a slight inch of your freaking neck. Oh no. Where is Steven? So you are there, and I can't use that because this vent I am circling with my cursor is the closest one that you're at. So can you unseal yourself? Or maybe, you know, scrub out the coating that works with these automatic freaking vent ducts and make me manually freaking able to close those said vent ducts? I mean, hey, at least I'm almost at the end of this next main hour. Okay, really? Alright, so can I knock it? Who? Oh, hey! I see. So with one flashlight click, you were sent all the way back to the frickin' parts and service room where you belong, so that's how you deal with the Hippo Guy. Oh no. Where are you at, Steven? I think I'm about to get killed by him. Oh, what? You can't see a red dot! What? So that is how you frickin' deal with him. I see. So yeah, you just had to frickin' go on the vent map and see that little red dot quickly going to your frickin' office. I knew it. I see. I thought there was gonna be like a red static dot appearing like right here behind one of these other vent ducts, but no, Steven actually does show up as like an, well, horrific, spooky little red dot on the vent map, and that's how you pretty much deal with him. I see. So the rest of this night should be a bit more smoother, as I originally thought. I honestly have no idea. However, that other mysterious goober, yeah, he is someone else that I need to freaking worry about a whole lot more. See, I really need to pay attention more to the freaking vent map in this case. Alright. Along with, like, the other two doorways? I feel like that I don't really need to mind about the cameras at all for now. Since, yeah, with George Afton, oh no, he is self-explanatory with how he appears in either one of these doorways. Okay, so I am keeping an eye out on you, Steven. Alright, so I made it to 4 AM, and the ambience has gotten a little bit more spooky. Oh no, that's not good. Alright, so I am trying to freaking keep tabs on the vent system as much as I can. Oh no. Okay, don't see a spooky little red dot coming towards me, so that's good. Alright. Yeah, you need to have some really neat RNG with... Oh, hi! With Steven and which of these freaking vents he does show up at. Is he coming? Okay. I for real need to keep tabs on him. Oh, there goes George Afton in the right hallway. Okay. Man, you are real close. No, you don't. I'm nowhere in the office. How about you back off? Okay, so whenever he does disappear, just gotta make sure. Okay. No activity in the vents, and you did freaking proceed back a camera, so that's good. Wait a second, is anyone else moving? Or maybe things just got a tad bit more spooky with this pitch and ambience that I can tell. So yeah, Steven is still in that freaking, yeah, right hallway area. Okay. Just giving me a very big, goofy, adorable smile. Yeah, oh, wow. Oh, hi. These are some very dramatic bass strums in the background. Okay. Alright, so George Afton is still moving around. Okay, no activity in the vents. Just gotta keep tabs on Steven very consistently. And not having eyes on, like, George Afton or anyone else? Yeah, that right there is freaking intense with how long it takes for you to freaking open up the vent map and, yeah, just slightly adjust yourself to seeing that spooky little red dot just flying around the place. Okay, so it's almost 4:30. Okay, maybe I can keep my eyes on George Afton. Shoot. Okay. Oh, I haven't seen him in the frickin' ball pit area. So that's neat. He's about to frickin' dive straight first into the ball pit and go right into a whole other time period with a very sinister frickin' yellow rabbit. Yeah, you frickin' get out of here. Alright. Would be helpful for him to, help me out with, like, getting rid of one less goober for me to worry about. So, yeah, Pit Bonnie, can you quickly please dispatch Steven there? Okay. Yeah, George Afton, I know you'll be appearing here shortly. No, you don't. There we go. So I got Steven back out of the vent system. Okay. So, wait, what? So Steven is... Okay, in the right hallway. And I gotta freaking deal with George Afton here. Yeah, this is, so far, a very neat FNAF fan game so far. Really like how these mechanics of the animatronics work. Oh, no, you don't. You get out of here. Alright. Almost made it to 5 a.m. here. Need to see if Steven will be moving around. Nope. Alright, there we have Hippo Guy. And to send you back out of here. You are hanging out real dangerously close to my office in the ball pit area. Okay. Alright. Just gotta keep calm. I mean, remotely in any one of these FNAF games, I am still somewhat calm with all the terror that's happening in front of my freaking eyes. For a normal person, that would be panicking like crazy, but for me, yeah, this is just another day of the freaking life of my own existence here. Okay, so Steven, where are you going? Okay, in the right hallway area. So I'm not gonna use the vent. I mean, I might in the next couple of seconds, because if you disappear off of that camera, then it's curtains closed for me. And that'll not be a really great way of, going out. Like, I am 10 minutes away from reaching to frickin' 5 a.m. here. No, you get lost. Okay. Alright. Don't know which doorway George Afton is going to. Okay. Steven has not breached the vent system yet anyways. Okay, what is with your deal hanging out in the frickin' bottom right corner of the building, huh? Seriously, can you just, I don't know, get lost, man? So yeah, George Afton is going over to the right hallway. Just need to keep my eyes peeled on the right hallway there. Alright. Okay, only 2 minutes away until 5 a.m. has finally chimed. Yeah, come on. 5 a.m., I know you want to strike. There we go. Oh, no, you don't. Alright, so luckily, Steven does crawl significantly slow in the vent map. See, that's great. And you're back in the right hallway. Are you for real? Is this what's going to happen for the rest of the night? Alright, well, fine by me, I guess. Alright. Alright. Yeah, there goes George Afton. Just don't move a slight frickin'... Alright, centimeter of your neck. Alright, just stay curled up in a ball, and don't make any other audible noises. Okay, so you are back in the right hallway. I need to keep an extra close eye on Steven's whereabouts. Okay, is the other fella starting to move around? Nope. Not yet. So, yeah, the same activity will be happening for this next main hour. Have no idea if I actually do need to survive right up until 9 a.m. So, yeah. The current target that I will be staying on track of is 7 a.m. So, where are you? Okay, so you're not climbing around the vents just yet, so that's good. Alright. George Afton, don't see you in the freaking doorways. Alright, nice. So Steven is in the main dining area. And the better news is that I can close another one of my vent ducts. Right in his cute, goofy little face. Alright. Alright. So in this case, Steven is probably the more important animatronic to keep tabs on. Okay, so George Afton is, well, I was gonna say farther away, but I guess not anymore. So there goes Steven with his iconic bright green glowing eyes. Alright. So I just need to freaking keep my eyes on the right doorway. Okay, Steven hasn't disappeared yet, which is a good thing. Oh no, you don't. You freaking get out of here. Where? Okay. Just had to look at the vent map. Alright, there we go. Just had to flip down my camera panel or tablet just to, you know, see if George Afton will be freaking appearing in my doorway any second. Alright. So Steven is still in the main dining area. Okay. Okay, there goes Steven. No, you don't. Alright. I am kind of semi-locked in on the actual game here. So yeah. 5:30 is about to frickin', yeah, come here shortly. And Steven hasn't climbed in the vents yet for like the past several minutes of this next hour. So, when are you gonna make your next move in the vents, buddy? Because I will promise you... Oh, wait, what? Get out of here. Alright. Nice. I can see him just, like, twitching around, too, in real time as he's, like, real eager to frick me up as soon as he, well, finally reaches the office. Somehow, in his own favors, at least. So, yeah. I'm almost there to 6 a.m. But, nope. Not gonna be able to leave just yet, since this is another one of those, yeah, abnormal sort of night shifts that I need to stay over after like the next couple of main hours after 6 a.m. So yeah, after 6 a.m. has chimed, then I need to do a little bit of overtime, I see. So yeah, it's always a real pleasure with, oh no, trying to make things, you know, safer at these places. Yeah, that's what I want to tell the freaking corporate, you know, managers, but yeah, they don't really care about my own life at all. Oh my gosh, I almost fricked up. Oh no. Hippo guy's here. Alright, nice. Almost died. Shine my flashlight right at George Afton's face, and I thought he was going to jump scare me, but good thing I didn't freaking get jumped by him. Okay, nice. Since I just dealt with George Afton, yeah, so you're gone off back to the stage. I don't really need to, yeah, pretty much worry about it all. So yeah. Oh, and of course, the vent duct has opened up by itself, so yep, looks like it's another lucky vent duct for you, my friend Steven. Or my frenemy. It's right after these freaking night shifts that I do become friends with these animatronics, so... Are you climbing around the vents? Nope. You're all the way back there. It's sort of, you know, impressive to me how desperate that these animatronics are with wanting to freaking, yeah, murk me. And Steven, he just doesn't behave like everyone else and comes straight to the office, you know, by not taking the vent system, and, yeah, just keeps on, you know, having that determination of wanting to kill me, you know, his own original way. Oh no. Alright, so you're not climbing around the vents, so you're back in the main dining area. There you are. Kind of like how their behaviors are. You know, with like George Afton, he takes either one of these, yeah, hallways, and Steven, he just like picks and chooses which room that he wants to like go off to in his own like randomized path set. And then after like a couple of more movements he makes, then he manages to worm his way in the vent system like that. Oh no. Okay. Okay. What was that? What is hope?
You have one.
What is going on?
New message.
Okay, Steven, please bonk on that. Oh shoot. Okay. I think everything is fine. Nope. My boss just called me and said that he turned off all the artificial intelligence in the animatronics night mode for tonight. Wait, really? Okay, well, goat boss, I presume? Well, that is that they couldn't walk at night. I just found out about this myself, so I apologize. I hope you weren't afraid that they might start moving. Well, wait. Did they just fully disappear? Good luck, I have to get ready. What do you mean you have to get ready? To come on over to the freaking building? Oh shoot. Okay, now I'm on it. Now I'm on edge. Wait. Where did they all go? Who is that? What was that? There was like a giant, lanky arm animatronic? Like, what is happening? Where did these animatronics go, huh? Okay. So, if I see him in one of these hallways, there was that series of question marks for, you know, how the characters work in the, tutorial text that showed up at the very beginning that told you specifically you needed to hide from this animatronic threat here. What in the heck is he? So everyone else just upped and out of the building. I guess they're taking a break for the rest of the night. So if I do see him on either one of these two cams, then I gotta make sure to hide from him for like the next hour, I think. Okay, so where is he at? Dude. He's right in the parts and service area. Who in the heck are you? I mean, I did see your face partially on the game page, and now seeing your full lanky body. Can you just stay in the parts and service area for like the next couple of hours, please? Okay, yeah, what a way to, holy crap, introduce this next goober. Okay, so you're either gonna be, okay, I am gonna hide away, and right after that you come in the office, then I can come out. I am hiding under the desk, so, oh, hi. I'm not gonna move. Okay, you actually look terrifying. Can you go away? Right, so that's how you properly deal with it. Whenever you do see him show up on either one of those two hallway cameras, then you need to hide from him. Okay, and did you go back to the parts and service room where you belong? Yep, you did. Okay, and he's all the way back, or in the main dining area. So, yeah, the next main hour, I guess will be super easy. Okay, where are you going now, buckaroo? Alright. Oh, you're going over to the right hallway. Oh, look at that full body shot. Let me just move my cursor out of the way just so that I can see the full body shot of him. So you are going over to the right hallway. Alright, so, yeah, the rest of this next main hour is going to go by smoothly as it can. I see. No. Wait, did you go back a camera? Oh, the frick you didn't. Okay. So he did disappear. There you go. I see it now, buddy. I mean, you can technically hide under the desk from him for like the rest of the main hour, and that might be a way of cheesing this freaking next hour. However, I will play it more legitimately here, just by getting back up and looking at this monstrosity climbing out of the parts and service room. For animatronics, as intelligent as I presume this spider fella is, I hope that they will just like freaking reach under the desk and, yeah, just pick me out of that hiding spot that's like the only workable one that they could actually see. Who is this? I just now saw that there's like a... What? Ghost spirit? I see. You are not bad at all. Hope you don't forget about your new friends. They want to play too. Wait, last chance. What are you... What do you want about? So I made it to 6:30. Wait, are the other animatronics... Wait. They're all here. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, really? This is not good. Oh no. I'm hiding under the desk. Don't you dare. Oh! And I got killed by the hippo guy. Well, that's not great.
You have one
Are you for
new
real?
message.
So they all come out to play right on 6:30. So that happens. Okay. Oh, you can actually see him at one of the doorways. Yeah, I know you see me. But here's the thing, I don't see you at either one of the doors at all for like the first half, but during the second half you do? Alright, so I guess you do mix up your tactics every now and then, don't you? So, yeah, let me just keep my eyes on Steven. Since, yeah, for the Spider Frick, he just shows up, normally like, George Afton and, the Hippo guy. Okay, there he is. Alright. There goes George Afton. So I just gotta crouch under here, like normal. Okay. Spider Frick. Oh my! Or maybe not? What is your problem, man? I don't know what his deal is. Like, occasionally he shows up at the doorway, but he just instantly kills you. Just like that. Ugh. Okay. And he freaking killed me. Really? Oh, or I could just use these bottom vents. In case of... I see, it's a better freaking idea. If he does go over to the... Oh, that's a good strat. So I could just plan ahead with Steven. So whenever Steven does go to, like, the right or left, you know, halves of the building, I could potentially, you know, shut one of those vent ducts, you know, in case if he actually does sneak his way through the vent system, and I don't need to nearly check the vent map as often for Steven. Because, yeah, with the spider guy taking his sweet time with, like, attacking you know, either one of these doorways, then, yeah, Steven can just freaking back right off and I don't have to worry about him. But with the hippo guy, he is a fast freaking goober to pretty much defend against. So maybe for him, I could just deal with him first, and then the spider goober could just freaking come into the office and just check up on me. And yeah, Steven is none the wiser for like the second half of freaking 6 a.m. here. So I'll stick with that method, and if it doesn't work, then yeah, it didn't even work at all. And, yeah. It's gonna be a real freaking game of patience for the rest of freaking 6 a.m. here, so, yeah. Hey, how you doing here, buddy? So I think that's the move, in a way. Whenever, Steven does freaking worm his way over to one side of the freaking building, then I can shut either one of those vents that are closer to my office, and, he should frick right off for me. But if he's, like, right up at the top, then that'll be a huge issue on where he's gonna go exactly. I might just have to, like, you know, freaking hope to RNG that he does actually go to that vent duct, specifically the one that I did freaking close. No! Are you serious? Wait, what is that? That's a link that I can freaking type out. So what happens if I typed out that very link? What? What? I was hiding under the desk for like a prolonged amount of time, and it just automatically kicked me out. I didn't even like press anything on my keyboard at all, and it just automatically kicked me out of the desk. So, well, that just happened. Okay, yep, you can just take as much time as you want to investigating the entire office. There's like no signs of any human beings that are inhabiting the space. Get ready, buddy. Alright, let me just get back right up to where I left off, and yep, Here goes another attempt. Oh, I see. So whenever I, hover my mouse out of the frickin' game window and put it back in, I'm unable to use my flashlight anymore. So, yeah, but I guess I have to pretty much restart the game. But yeah, in the dining area. I feel like if Steven is like up here, then he actually does snake his way to the right side. And whenever he's in the dining area, then he can, like, you know, go over to the left or right side. I think. Because there is, like, a freaking... What was that? I think since it, like, placed me back in the office and the game, you know, registered that I technically moved in that case, and I wasn't, like, moving my mouse, then he freaking jump scared me, and, right as I was going into the cutscene. Will that happen? Are you serious? I'm gonna freaking get killed by him. Golly, peak gameplay. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I want to get back in the office as the cutscene's gonna play, and I'm gonna freaking die. Yeah, just watch this. Gosh darn it, dude. That's like the second time that result happened. Well, I'm dead. No! Are you serious, bro? Gosh darn it. Oh, finally, after so much time later, I finally got through 6 a.m. So, what's happening this time? Is that spider guy severing the power to the place? Oh, there you are. Recognize that sound, Mike. So, am I gonna run out of the... No, and I get myself caught by him? Finally got you. Let me take a good look at you. Oh, and he threw me to the side of the office. Well, this ain't good. Can you please let me go? I didn't do anything wrong. Wait, Anthony's born? What's with that peculiar VHS tape on the ground in front of my face? Wait, the end? I think that's what it said. Oh my gosh, I've been stuck on 6 a.m. for a short bit now. Oh man, had to get like some good timing with like, you know, the hippo guy and spider fella as... Oh man, sometimes when I was like hiding under the desk for like a prolonged amount of time for, you know, the spider fella to get out of there, yeah, the hippo guy just, yeah, decided to pay a visit to me in the freaking office and stood at the doorway and then caught me regardless if I was still hiding under the desk from spider guy. Oh man, well at least I, you know, finished up 6 a.m. It was relatively easy, but yeah, I, for some reason, was stuck on that for a short bit now. But hey, that was finally all it for One Night at George Afton's Super Remastered. See you soon, and thanks for playing. And yeah, thank y'all so much for making this bite-sized One Night FNAF fan game. It was a whole lot of fun. Oh man, that freaking spider guy. He is a very conniving fella, ain't he? Oh, and we can go back to the menu as soon as these, yeah, credits finally all wrap up here. Okay then. Well, I want to see what happens after the credits fully fly on by here. I can't freaking believe it. Finally clocked on out at 7 a.m. and yeah, I got myself freaking knocked out by a spider guy. I wonder, is he gonna freaking keep me at the building for a whole other lengthy night and, you know, torment me a bit more? Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out in due time whenever that does happen. And there is some extras. So let me go ahead and take a look at the extras here. I mean, I'm trying to access the extras, so what happens if I do... Oh, I see. Press continue here. It does bring me back to the actual game, I see. See, let me just, yeah, open the game up again here, and, well, I think that's also an other bug that I could see from here. See, after finishing up, you know, this whole night over at George Afton's location, yeah, the extras are still somewhat locked in. Yeah, as many times as I possibly can of me just, you know, wanting to gain access to the extras, there is like a huge freaking ghostly lock that's surrounding this freaking tab on the menu. And so yeah, I guess that was finally all it for One Night at George Afton's Super Remastered. For now, anyways. Hey everyone, so this is Editing Me here now. This is gonna be one small key mechanic that I will bring up here real briefly. So, if y'all want to skip the phone calls, you have to press the C key, and there you go. It pretty much mutes that phone message just like that. And so yeah, let me go ahead and let past me take care of the rest of the video. So yeah, take it away, me. So I guess that was pretty much all it for this short bite-sized FNAF fan game simply called One Night at George Afton's Super Remastered. Yet a really intriguing title for a FNAF fan game like this. Yeah, this was a real neat FNAF fan game that I really did enjoy the 2D hand-drawn aesthetic quite a whole lot, along with the animatronics themselves, from George Afton to Steve, the hippo guy, the spider fella that showed up right around 6 a.m. And I think that was like a neat little twist that happened right at the very end of the game itself. However, yeah, there was like a couple of other bugs that I did come across as well, with like, you know, hiding under the desk, and, you know, whenever Spider Fella did enter the office, this could just be like a technical error or a bug, or maybe it's just something else entirely. Yeah, the cutscene for like whenever you reached 6:30 started to play out, and I think it forced you automatically out of the desk that you're hiding under, and so yeah, the game did register that as you were like hiding or moving at that second whenever the spider fella was still in the same office as you, and so yeah, he freaking automatically jump scares you as well, and during the freaking starting point of the cutscene. So there could just be like a little bit of a fix where his AI fully resets all the way back to the parts and service room, just so that it can be a little bit more fair for like other people who are also right on 6:30 a.m. whenever they're about to freaking just like go to the second half as well. And yeah, there's like a couple of other tight points, I guess, in a way, where you're dealing with Spider Fella, and Steve was like already inside of the freaking vents, just like crawling right towards your office, and yeah, the Spider Fella just stood in the office for far too long, and golly, there could just be like a little bit of a nerf in a way where he does go away, even more quicker than before, just so that you can deal with Steve. However, with me, for example, I just did like a little bit of planning ahead and tried to see which of the halves of the building that he was going off to. If Steve was like in the left half, then I had to like shut that left vent door that was closest to my office, or the right vent door that was closer to my office, and so I had no other problems with him whatsoever. And the hippo guy also did make his way to the left door as well whenever I'm still hiding away from the spider fella, and he freaking instantly domed me when I was like dealing with another active threat. One other sort of fix or idea that I had in my mind was maybe hippo guy can just like wait back as you're like dealing with the spider fella, just so that you can have a little bit of more time of like getting out of the desk as soon as possible, and then the hippo guy can just appear at the left doorway and then freaking back him right off away from the office, and that could be a really great way of pushing him back a bit more away from the office. Yeah, aside from any other bugs or some other criticisms that I do have for this game, yeah, I still had a whole lot of fun with it. Just like having this whole checkpoint system where you just pass over each hour that progresses on forward, and right as you die as well, I think it is a bit iffy that the animatronics just do spawn back right on their original placements instead of where they were originally last time whenever you were like still going through the entire game. I guess since due to click team limitations, just saving their same exact points and then identifying where they're at in any other room and then placing them back in those freaking placements that they were in your last attempt when you were like on 2 a.m. or some other time in the night. Yeah, I think that would have been a bit iffy to pretty much like doing that sort of aspect along with this game. Aside from that though, yeah, still a whole lot of fun with this. Just everyone had their very simplistic mechanics. The hippo guy just goes over to the left door, and you had to like only use your flashlight for a couple of milliseconds and just hold it right on his face, and he has been successfully dealt with for that time period. And so yeah, George Afton picks and chooses which of the hallways to go off to, the left and the right hallway respectively. And so whenever he does show up at either one of the doorways, you can actually see the faint like outlines of his freaking like eye sockets, and so you can just like hide right under the desk, and that's how you pretty much deal with him. He just like scans around, and that's really neat that you if you move your mouse like 1 inch, let's say you moved that far off to any direction like that, then you're basically domed from there. And George Afton gives you another mean freaking jump scare. And Steve, he just randomly wanders around the building and picks out which of those freaking vents that he can jump into, and then, slowly crawls around in the freaking vent map, and that's really neat that you can actually see him as like a red freaking small spooky red dot in the vent system as he's like trying to freaking crawl closer to the office. But yeah, you just have to like shut one of those vent ducts right in his face, and he should be dealt with from there. And yeah, just only wanders the entire freaking location in search of like a whole other vent duct or vent system to freaking, or vent system entryway to jump directly into. And yeah, it does take a long time for like the vent duct door to freaking like open up again, since yeah, if you try to like go into other vent duct doors and just shut like one of those manually, then yeah, you can't actually, since yeah, the whole system is just sort of automatic, and yeah, really does sort of add to the intensity in a way, as you've shut that one other vent duct in like probably the right half of where Steve just usually goes off to, but then all of a sudden he just like goes to the dining room and then freaking jumps directly into the vent entryway from there, and then goes over to the left. Yeah, you are pretty much screwed from there. And yeah, the vent duct doors take a considerable amount of long amount of time to freaking reopen back up. So yeah, if you pretty much close that vent duct door and he goes into the left side of the building or the right side, depending on which of the vent duct doors that you freaking shut, then you're basically still screwed regardless. And yeah, the spider fella had a really freaking creepy design as well. I really do like me some, lanky, long-limbed, cretins, animatronics, or other threats to deal with in any of these other games. And so yeah, he just had a really wide freaking grin on his face as he was just like traversing the place, and yeah, he could just either go to the left door, instantaneously traveling over to that point, just like with George Afton. It's just yeah, he just gets the same exact mechanic from George Afton, and that's pretty much it. You just hide under the desk, and you can actually see both of his freaking hands on the ground as he's just surveilling the freaking room for any signs of human habitation, and he just freaking leaves the office like so. And then he takes his time with like going to the right hallway, since there's like two parts of the right hallway leading up to the final bit. And so yeah, he can either go to the right hallway entrance of the office or the freaking ball pit, since there is some times where I did see that he just wasn't there at all, and he was just like hanging around the freaking ball pit this whole entire time, and having like a very gruesome conversation with Pit Bonnie from Into the Pit. And so yeah, wow, he doesn't even like stand in one of the doorways at all. Whenever you see him on like the camera right outside the freaking left or right doorways to your office, then you have to like hide under the desk instantly as soon as you can. And so after 6:30 has been reached, yeah, it is real intense in that sort of regard, where yeah, if the hippo guy was at the door, or George Afton I guess was in there as well, you could easily get jump scared by anyone as you're like dealing with Spider-Fella. But yeah, those timing moments can be a little bit tight in that sort of way, and so yeah, you can either get jumped by Spider-Fella as you're dealing with the hippo guy, or just get jump scared by the hippo guy as you're still dealing with the spider fella. And after you get jump scared by the hippo guy, it's kind of funny in a way how he's just standing directly in the right doorway, just watching you get freaking murked by a whole other friend of his. And so yeah, after we get the whole night finished, he catches us still at the end of the whole freaking night, and then throws us off to the side where we see a very peculiar tape on a certain someone named Anthony. And so that's where pretty much the game ends. And yeah, have no idea if there will be like a sequel or maybe a whole other game that takes place in the same universe as this FNAF fan game here. I'm sort of still screwed in the end, because I'm still in the freaking clutches of the spider fella, about to spend one whole other lengthy night at probably another George Afton location, or maybe the spider fella's freaking hideout. Or maybe we're just chilling out playing freaking video games or something like that. Or yeah, it's probably still a freaking awful way to torment me for the rest of my time still with him. But that's just a daily occurrence for me at this point. So yeah, whoever's gonna freaking kidnap me next, I'm all up for grabs, I suppose. That sounds kind of weird in a way. So I guess those are my overall final thoughts on One Night at George Afton's Super Remastered. Yet another really neat One Night FNAF fan game. So if anyone has enjoyed this entire one-off video as I played through all of One Night at George Afton's Super Remastered, still a very neat FNAF fan game title here, then y'all know what to do down there, since all of your amazing like, comment, and definitely subscribe if y'all haven't already, and hit that bell to be notified of all my future content and streams, because I do sometimes stream my channel, and that's about it. So I'll see you all in the next video or stream. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and yeah, see y'all